Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays with me, Naturally Linda. Every week I am answering real questions submitted by you. If you want your question answered, check the show notes to find out how to submit your question. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I am Linda, and this is my friend Miranda. Thanks for joining me. Miranda many times is behind the camera.
Always try to be behind the camera.
But she's brave today. So she's joining me, and we're going to have a little conversation. She's going to ask me some questions, and just going to have a little bit of fun.
I want to start off and ask, what this week has inspired you to do some things in the shop or think about things that are happening right now on the farm?
We've got so many exciting things. One, I don't want to give all the details away because we want to create some excitement, but we've got an event that we're going to have on the farm. I'm not going to give all the details, but we're going to be inviting part of our community to the farm so they can experience where we make all the things. We'll have like a little tour, and then we've got a big reveal that's going to happen at that event. So that will be the little teaser thing. We won't tell everybody what the thing's going to be. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to plan. That's going to be an autumn event. So that's exciting. We have some new products coming down the line. I am getting emails every day from people, talking about this issue or this issue. And that's how our products come to life, from issues and from either things that I've dealt with or friends have dealt with, family has dealt with, or you guys have reached out to me and shared your thoughts with me about support you're looking for. So yeah, we've got some exciting things coming up.
All right. What is one ingredient in your cabinets that people really underestimate?
Well, we actually have them right here. We planned ahead. So this is sea salt. This has 90 plus minerals in there, including 3 molecules of magnesium. And people think it's just for seasoning food. I actually did a video a little while ago and I shared it to social media about this. Is like when I have a headache, I make sure that I have my minerals, which are also electrolytes. Electrolytes are not that confusing. It's just a wonderful sea salt. This is the Baja Gold. This is the Baja Gold. This is the coarser salt. You can put just a little, couple granules under your tongue and they'll absorb very quickly into the bloodstream. But no, not table salt. I'm not talking about table salt. That is not good for you. I was going to say a word that would probably get us taken off. But yeah, just your beautiful sea salts. Celtic salt is a beautiful salt. The Baja Gold salt is fantastic. That is an ingredient that most people underestimate. So again, I reach for it when I have a headache, just because I'm probably dehydrated and I need minerals, I need electrolytes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It also comes in that little grinder, and you've put some on your hand, put it under your tongue.
Yeah, this is the same stuff. This is the finer salt that you don't have to grind. So you could just take a couple little flakes, put it on your tongue.
Yeah.
Crunch up, drink your water, and it helps your water absorb more. Yeah.
If someone would come to the farm, what would be something or one of the first things that you want them to experience here?
Well, actually, a lot of people, a lot of you know that I showed horses. I was a professional trainer, instructor, and when people would come to the farm, one of the first things they would notice is the calm. There's just a beautiful calm over our farm. We've been here since 1996. That's a long time. But there's just something about this land that is so incredibly peaceful. And people feel that when they come on the property.
And what you don't see is when we are filming this, you get to see everything out these windows.
Yes.
You can see the horses and the pond and all the nature. It is really calming.
All the green, the pastures are right behind the camera.
Yeah. And for July, everything's still very green.
Everything's still very green. Yeah. Yes. Usually this time of year it gets crunchy.
Yeah. It's really nice.
Yep.
So what would a normal day be like on the farm for you?
So a normal day, so I can start you like how I start my day.
Yeah.
You can do that. So I get up. I've talked about this a little before. I do not grab for my phone immediately. I get up. Generally, we take the puppy dogs out, and then Ken and I have a little quiet time as we start our day. Sometimes I'll write in my gratitude journal. I love doing that. It just really is a mindful way for me to start my day. And then we'll feed the puppy dogs, and then that's the morning. And then, we go through, do the showers and do all that. And then I will check my email and answer any emails I have to address right away. I'll look at my calendar. What meetings do I have today? Who am I going to meet with? And kind of get my thoughts organized in regards to that. And then I always go over and talk to the girls in the shop. We just have a little coffee talk, so to speak, and we just catch up with each other. How was your night before? That's really important to me. The culture of this business is incredibly important. So we go over and we have a little bit of time together, and then we plan the day for the work. My girls get here at 5:30 in the morning by their choice. It's kind of crazy. So they would rather come early than have to stay later. But I get it.
Oh, yeah.
So
you get to experience the rest of the day or do what you want.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've done that. We've set a plan for the day, and we're either making products, always packing products for you guys. That's a everyday thing. And then I kind of go away. Now my job has changed a little bit. I can go to that white space I talked about last week and have some dedicated time for creation. I can think of the new products. I can remember the conversations that someone had with me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to look in and do some research on an ingredient. There's a lot of science that goes on in what I do. I don't just say, hey, willy-nilly, I'm going to pick this herb, I'm going to pick this oil. Like, I do the research on the oils, I do the research on the herbs, and I'm actually getting really this sounds very strange, but a really good understanding, almost like a relationship with these ingredients, because I know how they work now. And I just get so excited about having that dedicated time to sit down. So that's kind of the work part of the day. Usually I'll have some meetings in the afternoon. You and I normally meet on Tuesdays to record Wednesday stuff. And then time to make dinner. Ken gets home. Time to walk the dogs. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my day. Sometimes I'll go off the farm. A lot of times I'm just here on the farm doing my thing. And then I'm in my pajamas sometimes by 7:30 p.m. That does not mean I'm in bed, but we've walked the dogs, we've had our day, and now we're relaxing. And yeah, that's pretty much a normal day here on the farm, unless we're going off site or, something else is going on. Yeah.
Now, speaking of off-site,
Mm-hmm.
where are some places that you would like to go and see?
Well, we were just talking about there's a lavender farm not too far away, and I think we're going to be going there pretty soon. So look for some cool footage of a beautiful lavender farm. Can you imagine walking in fields, acres of lavender?
Lavender is so pretty. I love the smell of it.
It's just gorgeous. And then, so I just got back from Myrtle Beach. I went down there for a little while. I'm starting a new mentorship. And I don't know if I'm going to be going to that event or not. So I'm thinking about that. And any place you're going to be going?
Actually, yes. I'm going to 2 different places.
Okay.
End of July, we're taking the kids to Aztec Island.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then Ocean City, Maryland, right after. Only that's their choice.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're also going to be going to Utah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Utah. The salt
Yeah,
flats.
I've always wanted to go there.
So you're gonna go?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So my birthday falls in January, which is awful.
So why is January a bad birthday?
It's freezing. It's
It's
cold.
freezing and cold.
It's awful. There's snow. So many things.
My sister has a birthday on December 31st.
That's
So-
horrible.
So I know. So she gets gypped. So it's like probably everybody like gave her Christmas presents, and then there's New Year's Eve, and then it's her birthday. Like I don't know.
Mine's January 2nd, so it's kind of the same thing.
Kind of the same
It's awful.
Mine's March. I'm good.
Yeah, if I was clearly not planned. So yeah, no, I am not a winter person. I'm gonna be one of those people that flies south for the winter, I think. But anyways, Utah.
I got plans about that. For winter. I am not going to live in Pennsylvania for the rest of my years in the winter.
It's just
here.
I mean, I love it because we have all the seasons.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But yeah, so I want to go to Utah in the best time, they say, for things where you don't fry or freeze or get snowed in.
Utah has those salt flats. I would love to go see those salt flats.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I also don't want to fry.
No.
When I see them. So they say September is the perfect time. So I'm taking kind of early birthday trip.
Okay.
Yes. But I want to see all the natural landscapes and all the things out there.
America there are so many things to see here in America. I've been very blessed to travel in so many different states. The United States is absolutely amazing. And traveling abroad is fun too, but we've got so many amazing things to see here.
Yeah.
So
actually, that's something we should, you guys should let us know. Now, not like your typical pin on the map, something secret that is nice.
Like someplace you want to go?
Yeah.
I want to go to Maine. I've never been to Maine.
Oh yeah, that's on our bucket list.
I want to go to Maine, so I am kind of checking that out. I want to go more towards the fall. We've got gorgeous fall foliage here. So I'd like to go to Maine, to Nantucket. Mm-hmm. I'd love to go to Martha's Vineyard. If anybody has been to any of these places and you loved it, drop in the comments some things we should go see when we're there, or in Utah, when she's going to be in Utah. But yeah, this country is so beautiful. There's places all over the place to go visit.
We talked about going to Maine because we love seafood and we want to go and eat, Maine seafood. So, lobster. That's what we
I don't like seafood.
They have a lot of seafood restaurants there.
But they have a lot of just regular food, chicken, steak as well. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. But yeah, I love to go and experience different places that aren't really talked about, but are very unique to see.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What is one of your favorite places that you've traveled so far?
Sedona, Arizona. I have a couple of them, but Sedona is the one that comes to mind. It is just breathtaking. When you fly into Phoenix, generally that's what you do. You fly into Phoenix, and then I think it's probably a 2-hour road trip to Sedona. You come around that corner and there's the big the Bell Rock. It is just breathtaking. It goes from gray in Phoenix to just a sunset on a rock. It is absolutely beautiful. Ken and I went there for my 40th birthday. So that was 20 years ago. I've been back since because I had a friend that lived in Arizona really close. But we got very fortunate. We stayed in this beautiful resort that you woke up and there's a Snoopy rock. It looks like Snoopy on top of his doghouse. And it was right out our window. It was just breathtaking. And it just feels Sedona feels very almost spiritual to me. There's just something about those mountains that just I see pictures of that, and sometimes it just makes me want to cry because it's so beautiful.
Yeah, I love scenic.
What's the favorite place you've ever been?
Favorite place that I've ever been? Oh boy, I've been to a lot of different places. One of my favorites was Sturgis. I did go there for Bike Week, but it wasn't necessarily about that. Just the lay of the land was beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And you can see what is it, buffalo, bison, whatever they are.
Yeah, just in Custer State Park. Yeah, I have to go by. One of my best friends in the world lives right outside of Sturgis, so I know that area very well. Yeah. It's beautiful. I've never been there on Bike Week, but I've been to Sturgis when it wasn't Bike Week.
Yeah, it's way better than. In Montana was absolutely stunning.
Never been to Montana either.
We stayed in Kalispell in it was actually a grain bin that they transformed
I've seen
into
those.
these houses. And
Yeah.
it was beautiful on the inside. And just the view out there's like, you go up the stairs in the grain bin, and then it was just a big window, and you could see just hills, mountains for miles. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Their time there is definitely slower than ours. Like, nobody's in a hurry. Things don't open till 10 a.m. It was so relaxing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was very like slow paced. Oh, and we've seen elk. Oh, we've seen goats. Yeah. Took pictures of all of them. It was neat. It was
Very cool. One of my favorite trips was we went outbacking in the Bighorn Mountains. So there was an outbacker, and they hauled the horses out, and then we were at like a 6,000 foot elevation or something like that. It was in July, so on occasion you wake up and there's a little snow, but like no electricity, no running water, just the horses. You would just go out, you pack a lunch, and you just go out. It was just magnificent.
That's sounds like I've always wanted to go on like a per se dude ranch or something, but like get on the horses, go, and, you know, do cowboy things. That sounds really fun.
Yes.
I also come from a horse background and have horses as well.
We're horsey girls.
Yeah. But I always thought that would be fun.
It was amazing.
Something different.
Yeah.
So we talked about what you would, you know, want people to see here, and besides the land, because it's beautiful here, the views, and the drive here also, I want to say, because I drive here all the time. It's beautiful. The drive is beautiful. Normally I'm like, oh, I want flat ground, but I couldn't imagine not being able to see the hills and everything. It is gorgeous out here.
Our farm is backed right up against a mountain, and the mountains here in Pennsylvania are not huge, but yeah, so we're right at the base of a mountain.
Yeah. And with a new season about to come, so I know you've talked about some things that you have in the, you know, thinking about doing it. Are you thinking about anything else for like the upcoming fall season?
We'll have some special soaps. We always do some special scents. People really look forward to those. And I'm always just trying to think of things that I can make people feel special, you know. So we'll do those soaps, and I'm always thinking about like putting things in collections. That's a little hint about something that's going to be coming up. This I'm really excited about, and we'll talk more about it as we continue the plan. I don't want to drop everything.
Everything transpires.
Yeah, as everything continues going down the path. Yeah, just and I think it'll be great because you'll be here and you'll be able to capture some of the beautiful footage with the foliage and, you know, all of that. Spring and fall are my favorite times of year. It always used to be spring. I just love, you know, the cooler temperatures, the refreshing air, and the leaves, but I love springtime as well. And I need to take you up on the hill and show you what's blooming up there. It's called bee balm. It is spectacular. It's little purple flowers. They almost look like, you know how a Joker, like the Joker hat, the things stick up on the Joker's hat? That's what these little flowers look like. They're so cool, and they're amazing in tea. They taste a little peppery, a little lemony, and you can make wonderful things out of them. But yeah, so just a little bit.
Now, as the seasons are changing, what is some of your favorite products? Like when we get into fall, I know we're talking about fall, but
yeah,
I don't know where everybody else is from, but around here, I've seen the walnut trees. Have you seen those lately?
Yes.
It's depressing. The leaves are starting to fall already. The walnuts are falling.
No, that's not good.
Yeah. We have a slew of them at our house.
Okay.
And the walnuts are starting to fall. Okay, so anyways, on a less depressing note, I don't like season.
We're in the middle of July.
Yeah.
Like it's like
I
the middle of July.
Yeah. So I am obviously a summer person. But what are some of your favorite things to keep on hand as the seasons are changing?
As the seasons are changing, like things we eat, or
Like for me, I know she talks about her moon glow and how people love it. I am one of those people.
Yes.
I had an old jar that I am not one to use products. I do wash my face. That's a win for me some days. So I am not great at using products, especially using a product all the way
like consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I use it and I love it, and my face is moisturized. I like the texture of it and the feel, but that is definitely something, especially through the seasons in the fall, because my skin gets very dry, and I have a couple like eczema-ish spots on my face. But yeah, that is definitely something.
I was so excited when you told me about the Moon Glow. So Moon Glow is our regenerative cream. It's one of the very first face products, facial products that I ever made. And it has one of my favorite ingredients in it. It's the sea buckthorn berry oil. That's just, it's super full of antioxidants, and it really helps with all kinds of problems, anti-aging, just moisture retention. It goes deeper in the cellular level, and it smells so sweet. But so the Moon Glow, I was excited to hear that you actually finished the jar. I'm like, wow.
I think in my entire life I finished 2 products, and that was one of them.
One of the Moon Glow. Moon Glow is absolutely a customer favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually outside most of my days when it's nice, and even when it's not nice, unfortunately. And by like midday, my face is dry already. Like, I have a naturally oily skin, but my face is still dry, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, you were asking me, I'm thinking as you're talking about this. So one of the things I switch over in my skincare as we're going into the fall and in the winter, I use more facial oils. Like I still use the Moon Glow, but I really incorporate, especially in the evening, the rejuvenating facial oil. I love that. And you just put it on very lightly, because as we go into those colder months, the heat goes on in the house, and the humidity from summertime kind of diminishes. At least it does here in Pennsylvania. And then we need just a little bit more support for our skin. So I do make that change.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely one of my favorites. Definitely a go-to.
Yeah.
So, what? I'm gonna cut this right here.
That's okay.
I want to say,
Is that stupid fly?
So, on a recap of this,
okay.
I want to say, we want to, know some places that you're interested in traveling to, or have been there, like maybe to get people to comment. Plus, it could give us some great ideas.
I know, that's what I said. Okay.
And what products do you like to see through the season change?
Are you saying this, or am I saying this?
You're saying this.
Okay. So we've got some really exciting things. I'll start again. I hate when I say so. Cut. We've got some really exciting things for all of you here coming from the farm. And so here's a question I want to pose to all of you. This will help make some decisions and guide us in certain directions. Where are some of your favorite locations in the United States, and why? Another place I actually want to go is Savannah, Georgia, just because of the feel. So that is, that's request number 1. Yes.
Yeah.
So, and then what are you searching for? That's how we start formulating a lot of our products. We get input from all of you, and we go to work and figure out how to solve a problem. That's the reason my company is here. Mm-hmm. It's here to solve a problem. Started in 2020, the year of the pandemic, and I started with a purpose. Yes, it was just soaps, but then it turned into all the other things I've talked about, the herbal remedies, the herbal support, which I wanted to offer people and empower them. So we want to continue being that trusted resource that you can reach out to when you are having a hard time finding a solution. So we're here for you. This company is built to answer your needs and fulfill your needs. And that's how we continue to keep growing. And that's why we get so excited, because we hear from so many of you, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, you want me to close it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to thank Miranda for being in front of the camera here with me today. And we'll see if we can't get her to hop on a couple more times in the future, because I know you all enjoy seeing her too. So getting to know Miranda. She's a very good friend. She's not only our photographer and our social media manager, she's a good friend. So
I call her even when she's on vacation.
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's okay. That works. It's all good. Sometimes you just need that ear. You need someone to listen. But that's our Wellness Wednesday for today. We've enjoyed putting this together for you. There were some malfunctions behind the scene. It's a really hot day, and we had started this outside, but then the video camera was overheating, so then we came in here. So we just
managed to get it done.
We managed to get it done, yeah. So we enjoy, again, putting these together every Wednesday. We film these generally the day prior, and then Miranda drops them at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. And follow along, subscribe, let us know your thoughts. We're here to help support you. And thanks for being with us, and thanks for being with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay.